Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here and I am back with my no cussing run for Dark Souls. Fuck! Oh, God. Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here and I am back with the Noob's Guide for Dark Souls. And today we are going to go down to Blight Town, and that is going to suck because we're going to take the top. Now, I would highly recommend to take the shortcut and skip the top of Blight Town. It's not worth it, it's very annoying, but we're gonna do it anyway because this is a 100% playthrough. Okay, let's level up real quick because we have 31,000 souls. I'm gonna put all of the souls into endurance, and let's go. Now there's a lot of things I want to talk about at the start of this episode or throughout the episode. Things going on with me personally and things going on with the series and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. No pun intended. Anyway. Alright, now the first thing I want to talk about is the whole no cussing angle. I think I'm going to drop it. Alright? Now when it comes to the punishment, I'm pretty sure most people probably like the punishment. Okay? Or at least they like the idea of a punishment. And I think the one that I have chosen is a pretty good one with the whole become more and more overweight kind of deal. And that's pretty funny because basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the no cussing thing because a lot of people have come out and said they don't like it. Okay, remember, I record these in bulk generally, and I was doing it for a while. I didn't release the episode to actually get people to say something about it, or at least to see what people actually thought about the whole no cussing punishment and all that. And once I started doing it, a lot of people came out and said, you know, we don't like it. We want the old jumping back. So, old jumping's back. Fuck! Shit! Motherfucking garbage! Stupid! Goddamn ogre motherfucker! I hate these guys so much. Die, you piece of shit! Okay. I think I'm back. I had a lot of anger and cussing built up, so I had to release it. Oh my god, these guys are so fucking stupid. Oh. Okay, I might actually freaking die. Oh! Oh, I'm poisoned! This is some bullshit, dude. I just want to talk about my no cussing run. God damn it. I messed that up. I'm such a scrub. Honestly, you know, here's the thing. I normally just run from these guys, and this is one of the main reasons why doing the top of Blight Town is a freaking nightmare. Is because of those guys. I mean, come on now. They start you off against those guys? What the hell? Anyway. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Leave me alone. Die. Oh, God. Dog triple fucking God. Jesus. I want to go down there so I can get the stuff. Leave me alone. Okay, listen. Since I'm trying to talk and I can't because the game is ridiculous right now, we're going to actually run away. And we're going to get up to the top. Deal with most of the enemies that way. And then I can actually talk and discuss what I want to discuss real quick. I'm going to drop the whole no cussing thing, though, because a lot of people didn't like it. Now, when I first brought it up, I think it was the very first episode I brought up the idea of no cussing, and a lot of people were into it. They said, yeah, you should try to do that, blah, 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 blah. I think maybe one person said they didn't like the idea, and I decided, okay, I'm going to roll with that. So I came up with the punishment, I started to roll with it. Well, once I started it, apparently, you know, all the critics came out and they said, you know, hey, we don't like it. We want the old jumping back. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I kind of like the idea of no cussing in these videos. One of the main reasons, I would say, is because I really do want to change my vocabulary a little bit. I want to not curse as much. Now, when I die or I'm raging, I think that's fine. It's understandable to cuss a lot. But normally, when I'm just having a casual conversation, just random stuff I'm talking about, or I'll point something out in the game, I'm cursing like non-stop, and I just think it's unnecessary, and I wouldn't mind changing my vocabulary slightly or trying to change it. And the best way to try to change your vocabulary or to try not to cuss as much if you are a guy like me or a chick like me who wait oh god okay, I deserve that. Jump in 2015. Well, that was an epic fail. Anyway, check this out. So the punishment, I'm gonna keep that angle basically where I have to punish myself, but I'm gonna do it every time I die. So if I die, I have to become more and more overweight. I think you guys will enjoy that. But let me know, are you okay with the punishment? Because I was under the impression people were digging the no cussing thing, and then I was wrong on that because of all the people who came out and said something against it. So let me know, are you cool with the punishment? And hopefully I won't record like 18 episodes in the time that I release this one. So I'll actually have the answer. Oh my Christ, dude. Give me that. Anyway, yeah. Oh God, what is this? This is madness. There's an ogre down here with me. Freaking insane. Anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to talk about was the no cussing. I do want to change my vocabulary though for certain reasons. And like I said, I just don't like the fact that I cuss so much. I do want to change that. There's been times in the past where I've said certain things, or it was a part of, like there was words that were a part of my vocabulary, and I changed that because I needed to. And I'm really glad I did. I look back now and I kind of laugh at it, like, oh my God, I can't believe I thought that was cool. One of the words, and here's the thing, I'm totally not into the whole PC everything. I'm really against that crap. I think that society is just a little bit too PC nowadays. It's like, come on guys, can't we have freedom of speech and crap? You know, why does everyone have to be so PC? Anyway, gotta make this jump. And now we're safe. But there are certain things that I agree with when it comes to PC stuff. Especially anyone in like the public eye, for example. Or if you're like me and you're making videos or something, there's certain things you shouldn't say. And one of the things I used to say all the time was part of my vocabulary, and I said it in videos too, which I look back and I laugh at that now, or I actually am pretty embarrassed by it. I used to say the F word a lot, but not fuck. It was the other one, and I don't say that anymore. In fact, I don't use it in my vocabulary. I can't say that. I guess every once in a while I'll slip up and I'll say it, like if I'm just having a casual conversation with someone. But I never meant it, like in my videos or when I used to say it all the time, because when you're around a lot of guys and you're playing video games or you're just doing anything, hanging out with friends, that word is thrown around a lot. That is a word you hear non-stop, and, you know, it's just a part of being a guy, I guess. I'm not sure, but I used to say it all the time, and like I said, I stopped saying it, and I rarely, very rarely ever say it anymore. And my reasoning for stopping to say it was initially like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it for the video's sake because people can get offended. But then it became like, oh wow, like I'm a real asshole. I can't believe I said that, like, oh, you know, as much as I did, like, that's horrible. So anyway, I want to change my vocabulary for reasons like that, and that's basically that. So let me know about the whole punishment thing, but the no cussing run is officially over. Fucking finally! Anyway, now, let's get on to something much more important and way, way worse than what I was just rambling on about for like 10 freaking minutes and pretty much epically failing at it, especially once I got clusterfucked. Ah, man, I gotta be careful here with this toxic guy. Leave me alone, man. Gravity is really being on my side right now. This is pretty hilarious. Okay, now how do I get over there? I know that there's a way from here to get over there. Alright, it's right here. We have to walk off. Alright, well, check this out. I haven't been recording. It's been several days. There's a reason for that. I think my computer's dying, okay? And that really, really sucks, okay? Now, you might be wondering, well, what's going on? Well, what initially happened was I downloaded a program, okay? It was some type of program, and you guys should know a lot of times with these free programs you can get, it will come with some other crap. Sometimes they'll tell you, like, you know, hey, do you want this security program? It comes with this free program. Ah, you want it? You want it? And you have the option to say, no, I don't want it. Leave me alone. Jesus. But sometimes you don't have that option, which was the case for this particular program. It was like, oh, we're going to install this crappy, probably virus thing, and you can uninstall it anytime you want. But, yeah, it's getting installed, just to let you know. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to definitely go and uninstall that right away, which I did. And when I did, my computer was telling me, oh, yeah, you should probably restart your computer to make sure that you totally uninstall it. And I said, okay, fine. Well, I was in the middle of, like, rendering or something like that, so I was like, let me finish doing that. Or maybe I was uploading, I don't really know, but I was in the middle of something. And I was like, once this finishes, I'll restart the computer. So maybe about 2 hours later, I went ahead and restarted the computer. Well, it did a Windows update. I have Windows 8, by the way, and I have always kind of hated it. But one thing I've always hated is the updates, because you restart your computer, it starts to update, and it basically can mess up. And it has messed up before on me, and it screwed up my entire Windows, where I had to, like, totally go back to factory default because it messed up. So that sucks, but it does happen. Well, anyway, generally when it does a Windows update, it has like two parts of it. It will start at 0%, it will get to 100%, then it goes like a black screen for a second, starts back up, and then it will start at 0 again, and once again, it goes to 100%, and then you're done. Okay, you got the update. Well, this time, it did the initial step 1, 100%, then it went to black screen, and it just stopped. That was it. I was in black screen for like 10-15 minutes, and I was scratching my head like, why is this in black screen? What the heck? So I decided, okay, let me go ahead and shut the computer off. Alright? Oh man, there's crap up here. No, don't grab me. Oh, crap. Wow, these guys are just so strong. I mean, this is the next area I'm supposed to go to, but yet these freaking enemies, man, so freaking strong. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, where my computer messed up, or it went to this black screen and I shut it off because I didn't know what was going on, and I thought, well, let me just start it back up and everything should be okay. Well, I started back up and, black screen. And when I say black screen, I mean like straight up black screen. In fact, my monitor, which when it's turned on, or at least the computer is on and the monitor is running, it has like, you know, a little light there, and the light will be blue. This time it was orange, which generally means that it's in sleep mode, so that wasn't good. But I had no screen at all, okay? So I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, let me try messing with the monitor, unhooking it, maybe something got messed up. So let me test another monitor, which I do have a second monitor. I went and grabbed that, and I hooked that up, but I was trying a whole bunch of crap. And then finally, randomly actually, just decided to come back on. I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe it was the Windows update, I'm not sure. Because if that crashes, your Windows will mess up. It does happen, and it sucks, but it happens. So I didn't know what caused it. But I was hoping, like, oh, you know, that was the end of it. It wasn't gonna be nothing else. Well, a couple days ago, I was running some antivirus stuff, and apparently I had some malware or something on my computer. And it was detected. And I got rid of it, but it's Malwarebytes, by the way. My anti-malware thing, which is Malwarebytes, told me, you should probably restart your computer. So I decided, okay, let's restart it. And I went ahead and I restarted it. And this time it did the exact same thing. Did an update, or at least it started this update. Part 1 done, get to part 2, nothing, black screen. Now this time, because of what happened, I was telling myself, oh man, I really don't want to turn this off, because it might really mess up again. Let me just sit here and wait for it to kick back on. Hopefully it will just magically kick back on. Well, it didn't, and I was sitting there this time for like an hour, waiting for this thing to come back on. And, I mean, I was pissed. So I decided, let me go ahead, turn it off, turn it back on, and hopefully that won't happen this time. Did that, and it happened again. But this time, I mean, it was really fucked up. It did not come back the entire day. I tried so many different things. Once I realized, oh man, I think my computer is broken or it's really messed up, then I decided, okay, well, let me start messing with it. So I did all types of crap. I opened it up. I did everything that people were recommending because I was looking up on the internet, which I was using like my PlayStation for the internet. And I was looking up on the internet or whatever, like, things you can do to test it, what's going on, and I tried a ton of stuff. Nothing worked. Not one thing worked. Finally, I went ahead, and after many failed attempts, I opened it up, and this time, I really didn't do anything. I just kind of looked at it for a second, and then I was like, well... It was basically like my final attempt of just messing with something. But once I opened it up, I basically said, you know what? Just screw it. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, there's really nothing I can do at this point. So I closed it back up, brought it back into this room, hooked it back up, and turned it on, and let it sit there for maybe about 3 minutes. And it came on. Now, the thing is this, because a lot of people some people were saying over the internet, and a couple of my friends I was talking to about this was saying, well, you know, you gotta hold F10, or try this, try holding, like, certain buttons, pressing certain buttons on the keyboard. And I told them, you know, the thing is, I have a wireless keyboard, and I don't even know if this thing's working right now. Because I have no screen at all, I can't see, like, what's going on, and I don't even know if the keyboard's working. Well, when it actually finally did come back on, alright, I noticed that the USB, okay, because it's a wireless, like, combo deal where the mouse is wireless and the keyboard is wireless. And what happened was, it has, like, a little light on there, which I didn't actually realize at the time, because I normally keep that in the back of the PC, where I don't really look at it ever. Well, it has a little light on there. Now, I'm telling you right now, that light was never on. And I'm gonna miss the whip. Actually, I don't have to miss it. It's right here. Let's go get it. Okay, cool. This is something I never get. But why not? And how the heck do I get out of here? Oh, crap. Because I've never gotten this, I don't know how to get out of here. I think just drop off right here, maybe? Oh, I don't like gravity, man. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the USB, or at least all... I would just want to basically come out and say, I think all my USBs weren't working. And I think that if I had a wired keyboard, it wouldn't work either. And by the way, my wireless keyboard, before anyone says anything, it doesn't have like a cap lock light or anything like that. It doesn't have that. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys might say, well, you should have known if your keyboard was on, it should have the light on, blah, blah, blah. No, it has no lights on it at all. And that sucks because it's hard to really tell. Now, my mouse has a light on it, but that light is just always on when it's got the battery in there. So I don't think that really makes a difference. But back to the story. I'm pretty sure that the USB wasn't working. I'm pretty sure the keyboard probably wouldn't work if I had a wired one to hook up. If I had a wired mouse to hook up, I'm pretty sure that would not have worked. And I'm pretty sure that... Well, I'm positive the monitor wasn't working. It was acting like it was in sleep mode. So, after realizing this, I'm pretty sure that my motherboard's going out. Now, I'm not a computer expert, and I'm sure some of you guys are. In fact, I'm sure a lot of you guys who play Dark Souls or you do gaming on the PC, you guys probably built your own computer, so you should probably know some of this stuff. Let me ask you, if the USB doesn't work, and the monitor doesn't work, more than likely, like, I'm just gonna say that the keyboard and mouse doesn't work. I didn't test it, so I'm not sure, but let's just say the keyboard and mouse doesn't work, so, like, nothing's working on the PC. Is that a bad motherboard? Let me know. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a bad motherboard? And if it is, that sucks! That really does suck. I mean, I could replace it. That's something that would be a lot cheaper than buying a new computer, but, you know, I really just don't have the money right this moment to do it. I have taxes I have to pay, which sucks. It's actually ridiculous how much I have to pay. But, you know, hey, it's whatever. But I just want to let you guys know that there might, like, my computer might go out, and I might be out of commission for a little bit, if that happens. And also, I want to know, like, what do you guys think? If you know anything about PCs, about, oh my, this is ridiculous, out of my way! If you know anything about PC, let me know what you think about my problem. Like I said, I tried a lot of different things, because monitor not coming on, that can be like 1,000 different things. I mean, there was so many people I was reading online who had problems like mine, but it was just so different, you know? There were just so many different things that could be wrong with something like the monitor not showing up. So yeah, that is something. Anyway, that was like the main thing I really wanted to talk about, just to give you guys a warning so you know. And I gotta be quick, man. I gotta be quick. This is not, oh my god, I am racing against the clock. Like this thing, come on. Oh wow, my health stopped draining when I did that. Interesting. Now, there's something else that relates to that story I just told about me getting screwed over by, or at least my computer being messed up, which I think it might be the motherboard. There's something else I need to talk about. And this is freaking awful. So, what happened was, when I was taking my computer apart and, you know, opening it up and messing around to try to see what was going on, following, like, tips from other people, I went ahead and I took the tower apart, and you're not supposed to, like, you know, you gotta put it on, like, a hard surface if you're gonna open it up because of static and stuff like that. So I would have to go all the way in the kitchen with it, which there's wooden tables I can put it on and open it up from there. So I was lugging this thing around, you know. Well, what happened was I had it opened up, did whatever I was doing at the time, and then I closed it up and I brought it back in here. I hook it up. Now the thing is, I went behind it, the desk basically. I went behind the desk and I'm hooking it up. And then, I guess because of it being messed up and me unhooking all these wires and stuff, there was like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there must have been a wire or something that was like in the way. Well, as I'm like coming around the table, or the desk, I freaking trip. And I fall so hard. I mean, this was the hardest I have ever fell. And oh my god, I've fallen so many times pretty hard. But this was the hardest, man. I mean, it was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I shook the entire apartment complex. Like, it was that hard. And I know, like, if you were anywhere close to me, or if my neighbor above me, below me, on the side, I think you could have heard it, like, from a mile away. It was just so loud. Okay? And when I fell, like, directly onto another table. Or at least I fell forward, and I, you know, put my arms out to break the fall. Well, my left arm, it went onto this table. Like, basically, it was my left arm slamming into this table. And I mean, it just demolished the table. Like, the table broke in half and everything. And the mic, that's where my mic normally is, my Blue Yeti. It went, like, freaking... Actually, I can cuss, so it doesn't matter. It went fucking flying, man! Like, it went flying, and I was so afraid. Oh my god, my mic, man, my mic, I hope it's okay. But, basically, I get up, and my entire left, like, side of my body, especially my arm, is, oh my god, it's fucked. It is fucked! And I'm in, like, so much pain, and I'm still in pain. And, I don't want to go to the doctor, though, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, it wasn't dislocated. I've never broke a bone, and I've never dislocated anything. But I've heard that if something like that happens, you know. You know. Like, you're in such horrible pain that you know. And, you know, mind you, I was in a lot of pain. I mean, I'm still in pain. But it wasn't, like, the type of pain that I've heard about from all these people who have ever broken anything or dislocated a shoulder or something. It wasn't that kind of pain. So, I don't think it's that. I just think it's real jacked up. But, I mean, talk about a bad day. I mean, that was the same day that the computer really was fucking up. And I was so pissed off about that, about my computer being fucked. I'm like, oh my god, I hope I don't have to buy another computer or to fix something really expensive. This is gonna suck. I have all these taxes I have to pay. Oh my god, this is bullshit. You know, I was really pissed off. And then that happens where I fall. And I really could have, like, almost killed myself. I mean, that's how hard that fall was. If I would have landed on my head, I mean, I could have broke my neck. But, you know, I'm just surprised that my arm wasn't broken or wasn't dislocated. Because, I mean, that's how hard I hit that freaking desk. It was outrageous. But, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Those were the three big things. Talk about the no cussing run. It's officially over. Fuck, fuck, titty, fuck, fuck. And I wanted to talk about the computer being messed up, because that can be very bad if it messes up again, which I think it will, because, I mean, I didn't fix anything. I tried a bunch of shit, you know. I tried so much crap that people were recommending me to do over the internet. I tried, like, freaking everything, and none of it fixed it. and it just randomly came on, or just like the first time, it randomly came back on, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess, it came back on, awesome, you know, whatever. But the thing is, I'm afraid to restart it. I haven't restarted it since. Now, that was like 2 days ago, and I haven't restarted the computer since then, because I'm just afraid. I'm literally afraid to restart it. I think the same thing's gonna happen. It's gonna start a Windows update, because that has never probably completed yet, this Windows update. It's gonna start that, and for some reason, when it does the first step and it goes to the little black screen for a moment, it's supposed to be like literally like maybe 2 seconds. It's in a black screen. I just know that it's gonna fuck up again. It's gonna force me to turn off the computer, and once I do that, I'm fucked. It's gonna do the same crap, because I'm just pretty confident myself from just reading over the internet that it's probably bad motherboard. If the USB wasn't working and the monitor wasn't working, that's a pretty clear indication. I couldn't test the mouse. I couldn't test the keyboard. I do have, well, at least I'm pretty sure I have another mouse that I can hook up and another keyboard I can hook up, but I didn't feel like digging it out because it's all cluttered up and all that kind of shit packed away. But yeah, so that is just something I wanted to talk about. I've really fucked up my shoulder. I'm in tremendous pain still. Like, basically, if I move my body in a certain way, it just freaking hurts. Like, right now I feel fine, like, because I'm not really doing anything, and I'm, you know, sitting the right way, my arm's okay. But if I was to, like, get up, or to shift, or do something along those lines, try to pick something up, oh, man, it's so bad. So freaking bad. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode here, because I really can't even focus on the game, because there was so much to talk about, and I've really botched up the whole talking about the no-cussing run, especially in the beginning, but my mind just went out there with that, because I wanted to make a point about stuff, but I couldn't. Screwed up. I said something about me being a girl, I guess. I don't know. Fucking sucks. Anyway, I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe. And I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day. And peace out.